Hi friends, welcome back to Sydney's Reading Corner. Today we're reading a book called My Rainbow. The protagonist in this story has autism and is transgender. Autism is when someone's brain functions slightly differently than a neurotypical brain or a normal brain. People with autism may need different things to feel safe and comfortable in our world. Sometimes sights, sounds, and different textures may affect someone with autism differently. Today's mystery word is cisgender. We're going to hear the word cisgender in today's book. I want you to keep your eye out for it. But what does it mean? When someone is cisgender, it means that they identify with the gender that they were assigned at birth. I was assigned female at birth. There's female written on my birth certificate. I identify with that gender. That's it. That's all it means. So I'm cisgender. Our protagonist, Trinity, is also transgender, meaning the gender that they were assigned at birth, boy or girl, male or female, is not the one that feels comfortable to them. Some of these terms might be new and maybe a little confusing. That's okay, we'll figure it out together, and I'll help you along. My Rainbow. Trinity and her siblings played in the warm morning sunlight. Trinity stroked Peter Porker's long mane. She loved soft things, just like many kids with autism, and Peter's hair was perfect. Music sang from Lucian's cello, enveloping the room in tranquility and making it feel safe. "Let's play, Trin," Hyperon said. Their sparkly shirt glittered like stars. Sometimes Trinity and Hyperon's dolls were video gamers. Sometimes they were astronauts. Little Thane's toy was a hot dog this time. Their dolls could be anything, just like Mom said they could. Trinity stayed with her doll long after everyone found other things to do. She stared at its long curly hair and beautiful dark skin. She touched her own short hair. "What's the matter, baby?" Mom asked. Trinity blew out a gust of breath in frustration. "I can't be a girl." "Oh?" Mom said. "Why's that?" Because why?" Trinity glanced up. "I need long hair." "Girls can have short hair, see?" Mom ran a hand over her short black hair. "I'm a girl too." Trinity's frown only deepened. "I don't think you understand, Mom. I'm a transgender girl." Mom blinked with surprise. Trinity's gender was part of what made her a masterpiece, just like her autism and her black skin. But Trinity was trying to tell her something important. Mom closed her laptop and sat down next to Trinity. "I'm listening." Trinity let out a big breath, as if she'd been holding it forever. People don't care if cisgender girls like you have short hair, but it's different for transgender girls. I need long hair. Mom thought for a long moment. You're right, it is different for me. She peered at each one of her children. We're all a little different from one another. You're a beautiful rainbow, Trinity. I don't feel like a rainbow right now. Mom knew Trinity struggled to grow her hair long. She hated how it made her itchy when it grew out. But Trinity knew herself best of all, and if she said she needed long hair, she needed long hair. With a sigh, Trinity picked up a pink comb and began smoothing her doll's hair. When Dad came home from work, Mom was still thinking about what Trinity had said. "I have to make things right," Mom said. "But how?" "I don't know," Dad said. Mom didn't know either. Lucian peeked around the corner. "I think I can help." Mom grabbed her purse. Lucian led her across the street to the beauty store. There were so many choices. That one's too long, Lucian said. Trinity doesn't like hair touching her neck. And this one's too straight, Mom said next. She's a beautiful black girl, and her curly hair is already perfect. None of these feel right, she sighed. Lucian thought hard. I know what we need. Trinity needs her very own rainbow. That night, as all her children slept, Mom sat down with her laptop, a hair needle, thread, and a wig cap. She had never made a wig before. She threaded the hair into the cap like the online video showed. She sewed late into the night, weaving love into every row. The wig had to be just right for Trinity. She poked herself with the needle a few times, got the thread tangled in the curls, and had to chase Peter when he snatched a strand of curly purple hair. But she weaved and weaved until the clock struck 3 a.m. She finally dozed off, hoping her daughter would love it. Mom awoke to the sound of sniffling and sobbing. She gasped. Trinity was crying. Mom dashed into the bathroom. The wig was big and fluffy on Trinity's head. The springy, curly, teal blue, dark pink, and purple hair that Lucian had chosen lit up the whole room. Trinity's eyes sparkled. She was crying tears of joy. She ran her fingers through the curls. It's me, Mom. My hair has finally come. It's my rainbow. Lucian bounded into the bathroom with the rest of the family behind him to see Trinity's reaction. Thank you, Trinity said. I love my rainbow. And we love you, my heart. I loved that story. I especially loved how all of the family members came together to support Trinity and help her feel comfortable and get her new long hair. That was a really pretty wig, huh? I wish I had a wig like that. In our activity, we're going to learn more about gender. Let's get going. Hi, friends. Today we're going to be talking about the genderbread person. So in our story, we had a character who is transgender, and I want to talk a little bit more about gender identity and biological sex and gender expression. Okay, so let's start off from the outside going in. So on the outside we have gender expression, and gender expression is the things that we do to our outside body to express how we feel about our gender. So whether we feel like a man or a woman or somewhere in between, or none of those things. Gender expression can be anything from the clothing that we wear to the hairstyles that we choose or don't choose. It's really up to us. Gender identity is what goes on the inside, in our brains. That deals with the spectrum of boyness, girlness, or non-binariness that you might feel. Sometimes our gender identity and our biological sex don't match. And when that happens, someone might feel like they're trans or transgender. Physical biological gender deals with physical gendered characteristics, like penis, vulva. All of these things are biological, and you may or may not identify with them. Is just take a few minutes and think about what these terms might mean for you, if they mean anything at all, and maybe journal or draw a picture about how this story and the genderbread person activity made you feel. Okay, friends, I hope you enjoyed our story and our activity for today, and I will see you next time.